Welcome to class, everybody. I'm trusting you are doing fantastic wherever you are. This is Nshom. And by the way, my purpose is to help you connect faster and be able to inspire more people, and of course, help amplify your influence. And so, you're all welcome to class.
Thank you. Your video is not on.
Oh, my video. Oh, great. Great. Hope you can see my face. Awesome. Yep. So today, we're going to be looking at something very interesting. We're going to be looking at something very interesting. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Awesome. Great. So I'm going to be talking about mastering the art of public speaking, a guide to becoming a world-class speaker. Mastering the art of public speaking, a guide to becoming a world-class speaker. And again, at this moment, everybody in this class should be able to say with clarity the difference between a motivational speaker and an inspirational speaker, and of course, a keynote speaker. You should be able to say with clarity the difference between a motivational speaker versus inspirational speaker and then a keynote speaker, right? And you should be able to know where you stand, where you actually stand. So, under the art of public speaking, like to become a world-class speaker, first thing we're going to be looking at is embracing your passion. Embracing your passion. This is very important. Embracing your passion. By the way, what do you understand by passion? What do you understand by passion?
Passion is something you love and want to do over and over and over again.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Ruth. Something you love to do, you want to do over and over again, even if you're not being paid for, right? Even if you're not being motivated financially to do it, you still want to do it, right? That's passion. So just take one, embracing your passion. What is that thing you love to talk about? What is that message you want to share? You believe that the world needs to hear the message, even if you're not paid to share the message, to deliver, to talk. You still want to talk about the message. What is that message? All right, that's the message you have to embrace, right? For instance, when it comes to ministry at the level of the church, there are some pastors that they are so passionate talking about soul winning. There are some pastors that are so passionate praying for others, praying for other people to recover from sickness, from pain, from affliction. There are some pastors, they are so passionate talking about the end time, the rapture. Those are the different areas that they are passionate about. Again, there are some speakers that want to talk so much about relationship. There are some they want to talk about leadership. So I want to talk about personal development. What are you passionate about? You have to embrace that passion. You got to embrace the passion, because you can only be able to inspire more people on that area, on an industry, on a domain that you are really, really good at. So the question is, what are you good at that you don't need a lot of preparation to deliver a keynote on that? What are you really good at? What are you good at? So you have to be so passionate about what you're good at. And again, you have to be able to build a very, very, very strong content. It's not just about being good at something, right? You have to build content around what you are good at. You have to be able to build content about what you're good at. So content building has to do with the kind of stories you tell. You have to thoroughly research about what you're good at, so that anytime you deliver a presentation on that topic you are good at, people can be able to be inspired, to be truly transformed listening to you. So how do you build strong content? How do you build strong content? Content here can be best divided in 4 categories. The first category of content is what we have as the text content. It could be text content is what you write and people can read. It could be video content. Video content is you record, like what we're doing right now, you record and people can listen to. Right, that's video, and that's one of the easiest and the most strongest content you can ever work on. Then we have what we call the audiovisual content, right? Then we have the audio content. The audiovisual is made up of video and audio. So we have the third category of content we have is the audio content, right? And then the last category of content is what we call the graphic. Graphic is combination of text and pictures. So you can either talk about the text content, the video, the audio, or the graphics. So which category work best for you? Which category work best for you? All right, you have to choose a category that works best for you. Right? Think about the best category that works best for you. Is it the video? You want to record videos for the YouTube, for Facebook consumption, for Instagram? You want to do text, plain text you type for people can read, like in the book. You want to do audio, like a podcast, that people can listen to you with that, driving to work, they can listen to you, coming back from work, that's watching you or seeing you. You want to do text where people can see graphics of what you're doing, you illustrated everything graphics. Whatever category of content you want to build, it must be a strong content. So you have to think about, and again, you need to understand. You need to understand your audience. Are you talking to youth? Are you talking to adults? Are you talking to senior citizens? Are you talking to Muslims? Are you talking to students in the university? Are you talking to kids in high schools? Are you talking to kids in elementary schools? Who are your audience? You need to understand your audience. And one thing you need to understand about the audience is about the demographic information of the audience. Demographic information, and again, the psychographic information of the audience. So when we talk of psychographic information, now we talk about the state of the minds of the audience. Are you talking to people who have just experienced divorce? Are you talking to people that are hungry? Are you talking to people that are going through trauma? Are you talking to people that are going through anxiety and depression? What is the psychographic state of your audience? Because if you're talking to people who are going through trauma, you have to be very technical and tactical to get them across. Again, the demographic data, are they women, are they men, are they kids, are they children, are they Muslims, are they Christians, are they people above 50 years or below 50 years? You need to define the demographic data and then their psychographic data. That's so important. Again, you have to be able to craft powerful openings. Powerful openings. Under the powerful opening, there's what we call, the F-15. The F-15 is a kind of a jet, a private jet, that it takes over 50% of its fuel. 50% of its fuel it uses over 50% of its fuel to be just to kick off, to take off. It uses a lot of fuel to take off. And once it has taken off, it uses less fuel to fly. So under this point number 4, which is actually craft powerful openings, there are 5 ways you can open a talk. 5 ways to open a talk. Number 1, you can start with a story. You can start with a story. 2, you can start with a quote, a story, a quote, question, a challenging question. Number 4, a claim. A claim. A claim, example of a claim is something like 65%, according to the United Nations organization, 65% of children who are currently in primary school now, their jobs haven't been graded. 65% of children in primary school right now, the jobs they shall do in the future, they have not yet been existing yet. Their jobs are still to be graded. The jobs they shall do in the future. That is a claim. It's more like a quote, you know. That's a powerful way to start it off, you know. So you can start with a statistic, you can start with a challenging question. An example of a challenging question could be something like this. Why is it that do you know why American children grew up to be more intelligent, more proactive, and more resilient to life than the Asian children? Okay, that's the question. Okay, that's the question you ask them. And so they are beginning to think about it, and then your presentation carries the answer. Your presentation carries the answer. So you just ask a question that is thought-provoking. Ask questions that are thought-provoking. And then in the course of that, your talk, you're going to bring in answers to the question. So that's the essence. So we call that F15. That is kicking off, okay, taking off. So you can ask a question, you can bring a story, you can bring a claim, you can bring a statistic, okay? Those are powerful ways to actually begin a presentation or begin a talk. And again, let's find out again, utilize effectively your body language. Utilize effective body language. This is very powerful. You know, a study according to Dr. Needed, you know, found out that public speaking is 55% body language. When I talk of body language, I mean your facial expression, your hand gestures, your eye contour. So public speaking is 55% body language. Even according to a study done by the University of California, they found out that public speaking is 55% of body language, 38% your voice, volume of your voice, and only 7% your words. Only 7% is your words. Your words is only 7% of public speaking. Your voice is only 7%. Your words, 7%, your voice and volume of 38%. And then the rest, which is 55%, is your body language, which has to do with your facial expression, your hand movements, your hand gestures, and your eye contact. So utilize effectively your body language. That's so important. So when you're communicating, people are focusing more on your face, your hand movements, and what you tell them with your face is what they believe.